Now, while you'll see some great individual performances, the NCAAs, it's all about team competition and the total team effort. And with that in mind, let's take a look at the breakdown. Teams are awarded 10 points for first, 8 for second, and 6 for third. Every place counts in the team competition when you're trying to acquire a national championship. And for the women, when it comes to national championships, the Lady Tigers from LSU, they stand alone for close to a decade. Today, they'll try to set an all-time mark for consecutive national championships with 10. However, earlier during the meet, they did have their problems in the women's 4x400-meter relay. In the first leg of the semifinals, Carmes Franks and Charlene Malseed on the exchange, and they dropped the baton. However, according to their leader, DeAndre Hill, this setback will allow them to refocus.
We know now what we have to do. I think at some point we came in here a little soft, a little bit too relaxed, and maybe now it's showing. But as the week progresses, we are going to step up and handle our business. It's about business now. We know what all of us have to do. We all have to, it's now first, second, and third places, all the way around, all the way down the board, and that's what we're going to focus on.
So when Hill and teammates stepped on the track for the 4x100, they were ready to take care of business. Here's Dwight and Craig with the call.
Under calm conditions today at Hayward Field as LSU out in lane 4 in the all-white. Astia Walker running a good turn. And a clean pass to Kwajalein Butler.
She came up a little bit on Butler, but Butler running very well down the backstretch.
Butler making up the stagger on several teams. A very good handoff to Zundra Fagan, and Fagan is such a great 200-meter runner. Look at her burn this turn.
That's the advantage of having a 200-meter runner on the turn. They know how to run now. Hill getting away a little quickly, and she has to stop, and they may have been out of the zone. We'll have to take a closer look, Dwight.
DeAndre Hill still plenty of lead there, but that will be the story. Did they pass it inside the zone? Any chance of a collegiate record, of course, going awry with that bad pass. Hill maybe thinking that Fagan was traveling faster than she was, had to stop and go back. There is no red flag at this point, so they dodge a bullet there, Craig.
I look back immediately to see, and there are 2 officials down there, and we'll have to look to see if they're out of the zone. She definitely left early. The excitement, you can see she's gone, and it's a very, very close call. She needs to have the baton in her hand before the end of the zone. You see her go just a little bit early. The hand goes back, and then she realizes something is awry.
That's a very close call there. We've seen no flag, but look clearly from here on that replay that they did pass the baton past those yellow and green triangles, but so far nothing. We may expect a protest on that one. LSU winning 5 in a row if this one holds up. And the results are official. LSU, the winner of the sprint relay, 43.03. And our Michelle Tafoya caught up with LSU's DeAndre Hill and Zundra Fagan to find out what happened on that final baton exchange.
Well, you guys had a chance to run even faster than you did in the prelims, but a little bit of a problem on that last pass. What happened?
I think I just got out a little bit sooner than I needed to. I think we were very excited coming into this race, and I think just the nerves got to us. We wanted to run a clean race, but the fast race was more of something we wanted to do, and just got a little bit too excited.
That second pass was exceptional, leading people to believe you might, in fact, break the record that you had set the other day.
Yeah, I was looking down the track at the first exchange, and then I knew coming down, I said, she's going to get it to me in a good position. She got it to me, and I tried to get around the curve as fast as I could. Me and Didi have been working with each other so long that, I mean, even messing up, we still got it to each other, in the zone, and she had to stop and go again. So we're so comfortable with each other that we weren't even, worried, and we didn't panic.
Some of your teammates had problems with the exchange in the 4x400. Was that on your mind at all going into this race?
Yesterday was yesterday. Today is a new day, and that's how we looked at it. I mean, you can't control everything, things happen, but that was nothing that was on our mind today. We wanted, like I said, run a clean race, a fast race, more importantly. Things happen.
Well, you did win. Congratulations. Thanks.
Appreciate it.
So they survived the scare, and at the start of the final day, LSU 10 points behind in only 6th place, but that's a perfect position for them because their strongest events are the sprints and also the hurdles. And right now on the track, we're ready for one of LSU's best events, the women's 100-meter hurdles. And to set up the race, here's our Dwight Stones and Craig Masback.
the women's 100-meter hurdles, and this should be a good one for LSU if they do what they're supposed to do. The record in the event, Jordanka Donkova of Bulgaria, 12:21. Gail Devers of UCLA setting the collegiate record, and Tanangeline Stanley, the meet record. She also from LSU. And in lane 4, Astia Walker of Louisiana State and Jamaica, personal best 12:85. She has looked very good in the heats, Craig.
Miranda, her second fastest time ever in qualifying for this final, and she credits her teammate Kim Carson with getting her ready for this event and keeping her calm as they go through the rounds.
Kim Carson, the 1996 NCAA Indoor Champion in the event, who's also looked very smooth throughout the heats over the last couple of days of competition. Let's take a look at how they'll line up. Walker and Carson in the middle of the track in 4 and 5. Tanya Williams of Illinois, also one to watch. She won the 400-meter hurdles title earlier in the meet.
All right, ladies, on your marks.
And that graphic told a lot, Dwight. Kim Carson has the fastest time in the world this year. She beat Tanya Williams at this year's Penn Relays.
Remember, in the NCAA championships, one false start and you're out of the competition. Keeps everybody honest.
Set.
And Walker and Carson out fast in the middle of the track in the white of LSU, but in 3 is Tanya Williams in the yellow of Illinois. Now it's Carson making a move in 5. It's Kim Carson of LSU. Carson will win it. Very close for second place between Astia Walker and Tanya Williams and Rosa Jolivet of Texas A&M. But clearly, Kim Carson getting the 10 points for first place for the Lady Tigers.
But big points also for LSU with Walker's finish. Walker in the middle of the screen stood up a little bit too quickly perhaps, and that put her a little bit behind. The woman in orange, Tanya Williams, running very quickly. Kim Carson seemed to take control of the race about midway. The wind about 6 miles per hour at their back, which might have made it difficult for these runners as they came close to the hurdles as they got towards the end of the race. But a good run for Kim Carson. Here we see her on the left of the screen, and she's so quick in between the hurdles, as you saw Walker hitting a late hurdle there, hurdle number 8. And watch Kim Carson come off that last hurdle and sprint to the finish line. She did that extremely well.
Unofficially 12.81 for Kim Carson, but just slightly over the allowable trailing wind. But more importantly, they'll sort out the photo and see exactly what place Astia Walker got so we can decide how many points LSU picks up in that women's hurdles race. And the results are official now. Kim Carson at 12.82, the winner. A dead heat for second, but they give it to Tanya Williams after they look at the photo. Let's show you the photo, and you can see how close it really was, reminiscent of the 100-meter hurdle final at the 1984 Olympic trials. Astia Walker of LSU getting 4th, and Kim Carson's downstairs with Michelle Tafoya.
Well, Kim Carson has been to the finals in this event 4 times. I guess the 4th time was a charm.
Sure was. I mean, every year I came in here and something just happened. This time I came in here real focused, got the job done.
Well, they say Eugene is a magical place for runners. That magic seemed to work.
I think it does. The crowd gets into it so much, it just makes you elated and happy, and you just run well.
The 1-2 finish for LSU certainly does wonders for what you're trying to do here as a team.
It sure does. It's kind of tight because we don't have that cushion of the mile relay or any quarter runners, but we came in here, the sprinters, knowing what we had to do, and we're going to get the job done.
You have a legitimate shot at the Olympic team. What does this run do for your confidence now heading into the trials?
It gets my confidence well because a lot of the people in NCAA are the ones that are going to be at the trials, and I think if I can win here, I can win there too.
Thanks so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.